Hey guys, can you tell what game this is? This may be potentially the greatest game of all time. Smite 1. Alright, so I've got this footage. I went back to play Smite 1. I played like one or two games. And I am just gonna talk over it. I got a lot to talk about, but we're gonna start on topic of Smite. So, I know there's still the big debate between whether Smite 1 or Smite 2 is the better game, so I'm here to settle that right now. I think that, drumroll please, Smite 1 is the better game. For now it is. I think, it's had more time to cook, it has more gods, it just has more content, but I think in time, within the next year I think actually, Smite 2 will be the better game. Alright, now to the more interesting topics. Who am I, and why did I start making Smite videos just out of the blue? Well, I am Coochulainn. You probably saw it when you clicked on this video, it was in all caps. If you know about Smite, which you probably do because you would not have seen this video on your feed if you didn't, most likely. Coochulainn probably sounds eerily similar to the god you're watching right now, Coochulainn. Well, that's because they are related. Would it surprise you if I told you that I actually knew about Coochulainn before I even knew about Smite? Well, how is that possible, you may be asking? How does anyone know about the random god Coochulainn outside of Smite? Did you read books or something? No, that's lame as hell. I did not. I actually knew about Coochulainn from another video game I played called Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed is my favorite game series, and Valhalla is not the best in the series, but it's still fun. Basically, in the game, you're a Viking in England. I'm sure you know about it. And there's DLC where you go to Ireland, and you can get the weapon Coochulainn uses in Smite in Ireland, in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the other game that I know about Coochulainn from, because I got the weapon from the game. Anyway, you have to fight like this monster that Coochulainn fought in the Celtic lore, and he's got the spear stuck in his back, and you gotta rip it out, and it's called the Gay Bolg, which is really freaking funny, and it does lightning damage and everything. So I learned some of the lore of Coochulainn from that game, and then I thought it was interesting, so I searched him up on Wikipedia, and that was really boring. So then I searched him up on YouTube, and I found someone going through his kit on Smite. I forget the name of the guy. If you watch Smite YouTube, you probably know. He's got the Kuzenbo, like the turtle god profile picture, and at the start of every video, it's like, "Today we become legends." Yeah, he's really the only Smite YouTuber I watch, because he does like the blog reposts, just so I know what's going on in the game. Anyway, yeah, so I watched that video. I'm like, man, this game looks so bum ass. And then I think it was like just a couple weeks later, I saw that Smite 1 was free on my Xbox Game Pass. So I decided to give it a try, and I loaded into a game of Arena. And it was so bad. I thought it was so cringe. So then I uninstalled it. And then I reinstalled it, and I tried Conquest. Now, I had never played a MOBA before Smite. I knew about League, but I thought it was just like the neckbeard game, so I never gave it a chance. So Conquest was completely new to me. I thought it was the coolest game mode ever. So of course I played Coochulainn, and I named myself Coochulainn, because it's like Coochulainn but funnier. And then yeah, I played Smite 1 off and on for like about a year before Smite 2 came out. And when Smite 2 came out, I gave that a try. And honestly, at first, I really didn't like it at all. I thought the map was bad, I thought the jungles were bad, and there were no gods I wanted to play. I think the first match of Smite 2, I played Uller, and my aim is just god-awful, so that was the last time I played him. And eventually I got around to Odin, or Hot Diggity, or Lean King, if you know, you know. And at first I thought he was just hot trash, which he was. He was really bad at the beginning of Smite 2. Like, really bad. But he grew on me. And I didn't play Odin at all in Smite 1. I went back to try him in Smite 1 a couple weeks ago, and he just feels so janky. Which I think is just because he was one of the original gods of Smite, so like 11 years old, he's just unk. So yeah, I just got really into Smite 2, and since the beta came out, I now have 600 hours on Odin. Now, my stats on Odin are actually absurd. I don't know if I want to show them. Maybe in the future. I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, I was playing so much Smite 2. I was addicted. And I was like, okay, I might as well do something with this if I'm just gonna be sitting here playing Smite so much. I had Premiere Pro on my computer, so I had the opportunity to, you know, edit stuff, whatever I wanted. I have made short films because I do major in screenwriting, so it kind of just felt like a good match to like play Smite and then edit stuff and just make whatever I wanted. So that's what I'm doing under the name Coochulainn. Alright, so that's the Smite life story. Now let's talk about what I'm gonna do with this. So before this video, I have 2 other videos, and they're both a lot more edited than this one. This video is just gameplay I recorded and then me recording a voiceover over it. The other 2 are ideas I had for Smite 2 that I thought would be cool, and then I like wrote a little script and then like, you know, did a little skit at the beginning and the end, and then, you know, had all the gameplay and then cut it up, all that stuff. It's not crazy editing. You know, I'm new to this, guys. I'm new. But yeah, I like editing. I think it's fun. But I also want to make some more commentary videos like this. Now, I'm not going to spam these. I'm going to have the more fun ones as well. I also think I'm going to do other games, of course. 7 Days to Die. It's kind of another niche game. It's kind of niche. If you don't know it, it's like Rust, except it has zombies. I also might make some Terraria stuff. If you don't know what Terraria is, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. And then yeah, maybe also Call of Duty. I know Verdansk Warzone is back. Speaking of that, way back in 8th grade, I used to make Warzone and which COD was it? I think it was Black Ops Cold War. Yeah, I would make COD montages. I mean, that's nothing crazy. I think that's a canon event. I think everyone's done something exactly like that at some point. You know, had their little like FaZe clan and whatever. Anyway, you're never gonna find those videos ever, no longer how far you search. And if that happens with these videos, I'm cool with that. I like the editing. I like playing Smite. As long as I play Smite, I'll be making videos. And that's another reason I want to do the more commentary style videos as well. I want to use this channel as a public journal in a way. Now, the ultimate goal for this channel is honestly just to make Smite a more popular game. You know, I don't know how much of an impact I'm going to have on that, but that's the big goal. Now, for the short-term goals, I just want to post a lot of stuff. I want to post commentary videos. I want to post, you know, montages of stupid clips. I want to post longer videos where I do like Smite but purple again. Or, I don't know, Smite but I can only basic attack. I've got a lot of ideas, and I want to do all of them. Okay, now I want to bring up something that my 11th grade teacher told me. We were doing some public speaking stuff, and I I read him, what I was gonna say to like an audience, right? And I read it, and he looked at me, and this is what he told me. He said, "No one is ever gonna listen to you unless you're popular, hot, rich, or funny." So am I delusional for thinking that anyone's gonna listen to these videos? Yes, but I'm gonna keep making them anyway. So I'm sorry for flexing my passion. If you have a problem with it, please, please, please give me a hate comment. Now I gotta rant a little bit, okay? I hate when people say, "I'm gonna give you some constructive criticism." And then they say the most, like watered down insult. It's like, just say it with all the anger you have, please. Because when you say, "I'm going to give you some constructive criticism," that's just a way of, hating on someone and making it in a way that they can't snap back at you, or else they're the impolite one, right? Just be as rude as possible with your, with the problem with the video, please. Like, I want to know what's wrong. But I'm not a masochist, guys, okay? If there's something that you do like in my videos, let me know that too. Now, I do know, in parts of my videos, the, video quality has been kind of crap. For whatever reason, SMITE 2 in particular is really hard to record on OBS. Like, the video settings always have to be, pushed super high, but if I try to make it not look super grainy, then the, resolution is always glitching, and then if I put it lower, it just looks like you're looking at sand. So, I don't know. SMITE 1 looks so much better on a recording than SMITE 2, and I don't know why. And my other games, Siege, for example, I recorded that, and it was fine. So I don't know, but I don't have the best graphics card, but I don't even know if that's a problem. So if someone knows about that, let me know. I'm also still refining my editing style. I'm not really sure what I want to go for. I do know that I don't want to go back to the olden days with my COD montages. I would just spam every single green screen meme that I could find. And honestly, I kind of find that style obnoxious. I mean, some people do it and it's cool, but I want to find my own style, Alright, so if you've made it this far, congratulations. You've just listened to me yap for just over 12 minutes. I find that as a good sign, so I'm gonna keep going. I think, if you haven't, you should watch the last 2 videos I made. I'm gonna post another commentary type video like this very soon. It's gonna be what I think is a pretty interesting topic. And besides that, there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about. I am thinking about streaming because while I'm recording the gameplay, I'm usually just talking to myself, and it's kind of just the ideas that I have that I would be putting in these commentary videos, because I'm recording and I'm not talking to anyone, but I think it would be cool if I was, so I could stream and record at the same time, make the videos after, and still do the commentary videos as well. Let me know what you think, if you would watch me stream SMITE, or I guess any other game. 7 Days to Die, Call of Duty, Terraria, whatever. Let me know if you think that's a cool idea. If you think it's a bad idea, in the comments, type 1. If you think it's a great idea, type 2. If you want me to delete my channel, type 3. And everyone that's going to be wondering what the numbers are all going to be people who didn't make it this far in the video. And that way, maybe you'll feel, I don't know, good about yourself or something. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching.